Reading is dreaming with open eyes, and when you dream of something, you begin to manifest. Which is why reading has a very close connection with spirituality, and it is also believed to be a passive form of meditation. When you read something, you begin to manifest, and when you begin to manifest, that's when your life achieves its karmic destination. When it comes to reading, I used to always find it very boring. I used to find it difficult to sit in a quiet place, and dedicate my time consistently on reading a novel or just reading something. But I realized gradually over time that you don't really have to sit down for hours and hours to spend time doing reading. You can just invest just 5 to 15 minutes on a daily basis and just read something random. Don't read something which is very heavy for the mind. Start with a very basic thing. It can be a simple novel, it can be an article, it can also be a blog on the internet, it can also be some form of spiritual book as well. So when we invest time in reading something for just 15 minutes on a daily basis, it's actually like feeding your mind with positive thoughts. We always say that whatever we see is what we attract. So when you read something, you automatically are giving your subconscious mind, a food. It's like, you are feeding your subconscious mind with some positive thoughts. And when your subconscious mind is being fed with positive thoughts on a daily basis, it begins to manifest your consciousness into a reality. It starts turning your reality into a manifested dream, and that's when you are able to achieve all your goals. The one big problem that lot of us, including me, have usually which we usually face is that I don't know what to read. Well, let me help you with a couple of options that you can read. When it comes to reading, you don't really have to pick up a very a very thick novel or a very heavy article or something. You can just begin to start reading something which is very simple and very random. For example, I usually try, when I don't feel like reading anything, I try to read some positive affirmations. When I feel like I am into that zone that I can read for maybe half an hour to 1 hour, I prefer reading something which is very spiritual, something like the Bhagavad Gita or the Sai Satcharitra or something like that. And there are days when I just want to have some casual reading and I don't really want to learn too many things. I just try to read some blog, or I just try to read some kind of biography or something which is very inspiring to me as well. So these three things, if you can, these are the three forms of reading that you can also invest your time into. Let me show you how reading can really help you turn yourself towards a spiritual person gradually over time. See, when you start investing 5 minutes to 10 minutes to 15 minutes on a daily basis, your mind your mind starts setting itself in a pattern. It knows that this is the time when I will receive some positive thoughts. And when you repeatedly do this thing on a daily basis for 5-10 minutes on a daily basis, that's when your mind starts believing. It becomes a part of your life, it becomes your reality. And when it becomes your reality, it becomes your habits, and when it becomes your habits, it turns into an output in your life. That is why reading is supposed to be a form of meditation, and it is also believed to help you manifest and achieve your goals and desires very quickly. To start with, on a basic level, it might not be possible to invest 15 minutes on a daily basis, but consistently and with very strong intention, make it a point to invest at least 5 minutes to read something, okay? And just make sure you do it daily. You can just do it in the morning while just sipping a cup of coffee or just drinking a warm glass of water in the morning. Just read something. But remember, avoid reading something which disturbs your mind. Avoid reading the news, because usually it's a mixed knowledge. There is violence, then there is finances, there is social affairs. It's a mixed knowledge. So intentionally try to read something which is soothing and healing to your mind. Avoid reading something which can disturb your mind, because if you read something violent, that's what you are manifesting in your life. So I hope this simple video on how reading can help you turn into a spiritual person is helpful. Let me know your views on the comment section below. I will see you soon with many more such videos.